Welcome to All About Education. Today, we will be talking about how COVID-19 affects a student, Annie. This is her story.
Hello, everyone. This is Thomas with Veritas Education, and we're here talking today with Annie Fen, a student in the UK who recently recovered from COVID.
I'm Annie, and I'm a Chinese student who's currently studying in the UK. So I'm in year 12 at the moment, and this is my third year studying in the UK.
So I guess my first question for you that I know a lot of people are curious about is, how did you know you first had COVID?
So I actually tested twice in the November in 2020, and I think there was around a week's times interval between the two tests. And for the first test, it came back as negative. But however, without going outdoor at all, the second test comes back as a positive, and this symptoms slowly show up after the results.
So what symptoms did start to slowly show up, or how long did it take for those symptoms to manifest?
At the beginning, I was sneezing and having a runny nose, but I didn't having a cough or lost a sense of smell or taste. And I'm quite energetic and desperate for food. That even at the time I already tested positive. And so I think for the sneezing and runny nose and a little bit of temperature, but not over 38 degree, that was last for around a week. And but however, after they all gone, and I think oh, I'm fully recovered, I suddenly lost my sense of smell.
Have you fully recovered, or have you still have some lingering symptoms? I know some people have experienced both, depending on their own individual situation.
So I think I'm mostly recovered now, but I can't guarantee my sense of smell has still come back. I think I can't smell anything for nearly a month, and after probably by the end of December, it started to slowly coming back. So I think it's still in the program, in the process of recovering.
Well, something else I should ask: did you go to the hospital, or did you take any medication after you tested positive?
I didn't go to the hospital, so by the law stated by the UK government, after I tested positive, I need to do a self isolation for 11 days. So I just stay at home for 11 days. And I didn't really take some medication, I would say. I've had 2 packs of paracetamol, painkiller, and that's it.
Well, great. I mean, I'm glad that you're on the way to recovery. But how long did it take for those other symptoms, other than sense of taste and sense of smell, like your cough, any fatigue? How long did it take for those to go away?
For fatigue or tiring, I don't have that obvious of feeling. It's not that noticeable on me. But for a lady I know who got it, she got it around the time same as me, and she's even nowadays she will still take way much longer time to recover from some exercise or hard work.
Okay. Well, I guess other than the symptoms, as far as people's reaction after you tested positive, did you find there was any unusual reaction in how they treated you or anything like that?
So as I said before, I returned to the school after 11 days of self-isolation. It was a little bit worrying about oh what reaction will I get from the other people. Actually, when I get back to the boarding house, people are really warm, kind, friendly, and welcoming me. And so when they see me and I said, oh, I was tested positive um 2 weeks ago, and they were like, oh, how are you now? How do you feeling now? Are you okay? And they are just really warm and nice.
Well, I know also actually you've made a video about your experience with COVID and you posted on social media. It got something like 20,000 views, which is great. What motivated you to make that video and have this conversation?
So firstly, because during that time I got some a lot of friends like in China, they're asking me how are you and how's the situation in the UK currently. I got some friends who's in the China but already got the offer from the school overseas, and they're struggling on making the decision should they go to the school or stay at home. But I'm also taking all the measurements really carefully and strictly. I put a face mask on even when I'm doing the exercise, and I also wash my hands frequently, and not going to town at all during the pandemic time. I'm shocked and surprised as I really did take everything really strictly, but I still got it.
So what would your advice be for students who are abroad and thinking about coming back to school, potentially in the UK or America for that matter, or just students who are at home and are somewhat concerned about going back to school whenever that happens?
So I think if it's for like say my friend, for example, who is currently in China but got the offer from UK, I think at the moment I would strongly suggest like just stay at home because firstly we are currently in a national lockdown, so it would be an online lesson like either you are in China or in the UK. And also like the cases are currently rising here in the UK. So I think it would be a more secure choice, like to stay at home at the moment. And also like if you need to go out, say for example, you need to go to the supermarket, put the face mask on or even the gloves on and like sanitize your hands and like just sanitize your entire person and your things after you go back home.
I agree. It's important that we all stay vigilant, stay safe. Hopefully we'll be out of this soon. Thank you, Annie, for taking some time today and talking to us. It was a pleasure to have you. For everyone at home, goodbye and stay safe.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.